this.
I can't find my fire. Ah.
You can't find your fire. Oh shit. Oh, you found it. Okay, well, perfect. Light that up as we begin. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Camp Slash Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past every Monday at 8 p.m. Central. I'm your head camp counselor, Duck. I'm here with other head camp counselors. We have Javi. You quit spitting lemon juice in my eyes since you've been spitting lemon juice in my eyes since I got here. Bye, Rez. I can't talk. Javi, how are you, Hobbs?
I am good. I am chock full of lemon juice, and I'm going to be spitting on everybody tonight.
Oh, my God.
I'm looking at you, Miles. You got to get the most of it.
Well, that's the only way you can finish. That makes sense.
That is the only way, yeah. It's a curse. It's a burden.
Look at Raph just like choking his brains. Next, we got Miles. Make a flirtatious remark in my wife's presence. There will be a reckoning. Francis, Miles, how are you, sir?
I'm good, man. I'm excited to have a rootin' tootin' good time with you fellas tonight.
Fuck yeah. Next, we got Raph. Smart men don't get married. Ramirez, Raph, you done coughing?
I'm done. I'm in with this cast. I'm out of here, guys.
Oh, my God. Next, we got David. If you want to question my morals, do it later. Jessup, David, how are you?
Doing pretty good.
Fuck yeah. And finally, we got Jake. Pain is how your body tells you you better... Wait, pain is how your body talks to you. You do well to listen to it.
Thanks, Doug. I appreciate
I'm
it.
sorry!
That's really good.
I'm sorry.
I haven't been on in like 2 months or some shit. And this is how... No, I'm just playing. That was good.
Oh, and then we got Jay coming in, too. He's almost here, but he's got no video. Jay, where
MC
you be?
McClintock. Everybody downloaded his samples off of SoundCloud.
Here he is. And finally, we got Jay. Say goodbye to my wife. I'll say hello to yours, McClintock. Jay, how you doing, sir?
Doing great. Got my new teeth. I'm good to go.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Guys, we watched Bone Tomahawk, release date October 1st, 2015, with a United States release date of October 23rd, 2015. Running time, 132 fucking long-ass minutes. Budget, budget
Yeah.
1.8 million. Box office, 481,525,000. So
What? No, that can't be right.
Yeah, did not make back his budget.
But Duck, it did make $4.5 million on DVD sales.
You are correct. It made a shit ton of money on DVD sales. All right, synopsis. In the dying days of the Old West, an elderly sheriff and his posse set out to rescue their town's doctor for cannibalistic cave dwellers. All right, guys, let's watch a trailer of this
Just
movie.
put the movie on.
Yeah, we could do that for 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Wait, I'm confused on this one. So you're telling me that this movie made less money than Geely in theaters?
It was
I fucking hate people.
It wasn't a wide release. I mean, it was pretty much a straight-to-video movie that had... It was a select cities.
Was it like a limited release?
Yeah.
Very, very
Oh, okay.
limited.
Oh, okay.
Bro, that's my favorite part right there.
Bracing.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
He's gonna penetrate.
You think he did it with one whack? He didn't do it with one whack.
Ugh.
Good evening.
Bro, it starts off great because it starts off with those kills. It's amazing.
Sid Haig, bro.
Yeah, Sid Haig and David
Yeah,
Arquette.
bro.
We expected that.
The late Sid.
R.I.P.
Bro, but this cast is amazing. I can't believe it didn't. I never saw it.
People don't like westerns. That's why. I like westerns, but
I love westerns.
people don't.
I do not like westerns.
They're
Those 2 hours.
Yeah, they're cheap movies to make. Like they.
That dude's Crow Daddy from fucking Doctor Sleep. Sorry.
I'm coming with you. No, I need you here.
That's where he was from.
Emergency, not stay back.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Crow Daddy?
We're making a
Oh my God, yes!
Oh, the Native American
Also on
guy.
Reservation Dogs. That's where I was like, I
Yeah.
fucking know that guy from somewhere.
Yeah. Zod McClarnon.
Die before we get there.
He's great. I fucking love that guy.
It is
He's
a
in a
lot
bunch
of
of good
this.
shit.
The movie is just a lot
Yeah.
of what we're watching right now.
Yes.
No, it wasn't.
For sure. For sure.
Won't rescue anybody.
Yeah, but this is the appropriate amount of time I want to watch this happen. Like if they condense the first hour and a half into this length of time, I would give this movie a 10.
Oh man, I can't wait to talk about it. All right,
Bro, I think what
good.
what hooked you is those first kills. Because as soon as I saw that, I'm like, fuck, I want more.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it doesn't. It's a slow burn. Like, it's a very fucking slow burn.
I didn't.
I would argue that it goes out for a while, and then like 45 minutes later, somebody's like, "Oh shit, we should relight that."
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a great analogy.
And it was perfect because those kills come in, and it does it. It does spark it back up.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk real quick history with the movie. Does anyone have history with this movie other than Jake? All right.
I didn't even heard of this movie, dude. Honestly, I'm grateful to Jake for at least putting it on my radar because there is some great stuff in this film. Just a lot more not great stuff.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean it's got its flaws for sure.
When did you first see it, Jake?
Oh, probably whenever. I think probably like in 2016. It was on DVD. I saw it at our friend's house, but I don't remember hardly anything from it. So this is like a fresh watch on it again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. So
no one else had ever seen it before today. So
I did. I did see it a while back. It was recommended, ironically, because Paul Varghese told me that he took his girlfriend to see this movie, expecting to see like a fun time Western. And at the end of it, they had a fight because everything that happened. So I was like, well, that's all I need to know.
that's awesome.
That's awesome. Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Let's get
It's gonna be great. We're gonna watch this fun Western. We're gonna have sex after. It's gonna be a great night.
He saw it in the theater. He actually saw it in the theater.
He got to see that guy
wow.
ripped in half in all of its HD glory then. With
And
the
so
guts
did
going
she.
out. Yeah.
He did not get to give her the bone tomahawk that night.
No bone tomahawks. All right, let's get
Dude,
into
how does
discussing
this?
it. Go ahead.
Sorry, how does this movie have this cast and not get a wide release? I understand it's
Bro.
extremely gory,
Right.
but like,
I
What a
think
lineup.
I have a
poster.
theory. I have a theory. This was about around the time that the shit came out about Matthew Fox being a wife beater, and I think that might play into it. Because
Jack from Lost.
I didn't
is a
know that
white
was a
beater?
thing.
yeah, he was outed by the Hobbit that was on the show. And the press, he was one of the first Me Too's, and basically he said, "No, I've got proof that he's a wife beater," and he goes, "and I'll show it to you guys if I need to." And so,
When you say the Hobbit, are you referring to like the
Monahan.
Tolkien?
Monahan, yeah, he was in Lord of the
Dominic
Rings.
Monaghan.
Dominic Monaghan.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I was lost.
Yeah, so he hasn't been in a movie since 2015, and I think that's the reason why. So this was the last movie he was in.
I
So,
didn't know that was a thing. I kind of wondered what happened to Matthew Fox. Like,
Yeah.
I just thought like COVID happened. And he
Well,
didn't wanna come
nobody
out.
from Lost happened to do anything after Lost.
Yeah.
Hey, Ant and Wasp. Isn't that the chick? from
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
Wasp?
that's right.
Yeah, Jennifer Lilly or whatever her name is. Yeah,
Evangeline
Daniel
Lilly.
Kim was on
Evangeline
Hawaii
Lilly.
5-0. That
yeah.
was a pretty
Some
long
people
step.
worked. Like I said, Jack worked. He got this, and he got that. God, what was it? The movie with the Hallelujah guy. God, I can't remember the name of that movie.
Tyler Perry.
Yeah, Tyler Perry, but I can't remember what the name of the movie was. He played the bad guy, and it was pretty good. But yeah,
You also have him in
Alex
Hateful
Cross.
Eight, though.
he's awesome in this movie.
Hell yeah,
he's
dude.
really, he's really good.
Go on.
Matthew Fox is really good in this. His character being so, I don't even know how to explain it. When he says I'm a vain man, that's the best way to explain it. Like,
I
Yeah,
definitely got a Doc Holliday vibe from Tombstone.
Right.
Yeah.
yeah. So
Doug has no frame of reference.
I know I've never seen Tombstone. I never saw it.
I've seen Tombstone, but that's like the only Western I could think of off the top of my head, other than Back to the Future 3.
I enjoy westerns. I just never watch them. I don't know why. Like, and they don't really make
True
it
Grit, True Grit. Yeah.
Yeah, True
True
Grit.
Grit's awesome.
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven.
Amazing Western.
Lonesome Dove. The whole 6-hour series is fucking fantastic.
Lonesome
That
Dove.
sounds awful.
So
honestly.
the longer the
Great.
let me get this right. The longer the western, the
That's
happier
fucking great.
Jake
I have to
is.
watch a bird be lonely for 6 hours. I don't even want.
I like the
That's what I'm
sadness.
interested in.
It's so stupid.
So getting into the movie, we begin with that awesome scene with Sid Haig and David Arquette raiding the people who are sleeping, and it just shows you how brutal the Wild West is. You know what I mean? And don't fall asleep during the day, which our characters do anyhow. And the other thing is, why didn't they have somebody stay up and keep point? Isn't that a thing? Like where like one person stays awake while the others sleep? Why didn't they do that?
It was much more badass to all sleep at the same
Well,
time.
because they all had to ride at the same time.
Yeah, think about what you're saying.
That's why
so
they
one
set
person's
up
gonna
the-
sleep.
That's why they set up the line with the bells on it and shit.
No, but think of what you're saying. So that one person's gonna sleep while everybody else walks away.
No.
No.
The opposite, really.
No.
So
Everyone
three
sleeps.
three
one
people
stays awake.
sleeps, one stays awake to keep eye. But the problem is they're all traveling
All
at the exact
travel at the same time.
Yeah.
So they all have to sleep at the same time. That's the
Right.
problem.
Take some of that opioids and stay awake and just like stare at a lizard or something like that. I don't
Did,
know.
You can't
Rob,
stay awake
did
on
you-
opiates.
Did
Well,
you see the
Technically,
one-
cocaine's an opiate.
Damn it,
one
that's
of
right.
the one of the things about the movie that Matthew Fox actually improvised was the little bells, and it come to find out later that's how he kept his wife from escaping the house.
Oh my god, David.
Nailed
Oh shit.
Nailed
It's
it.
fucking wrong. It's fucking wrong. No, I mean, getting into the movie, like, we have one guy who's a cripple, Patrick Wilson. Is that his name?
Yeah, or Night Owl. You know?
Yeah.
Not out.
Night Owl, yeah. He's,
Potentially the biggest star of this movie was Patrick Wilson at this time. This was 2 years after Conjuring. So if anyone was going to be kind of like the one, because I mean, Kurt Russell, can y'all name 5 Kurt Russell blockbusters where he was the main star?
Tombstone, Overboard, Bone
Escape from New
Tomahawk,
York.
Poseidon, Escape from New York.
you can't count Bone Tomahawk. It only made $500,000, dude. That's not.
Bro,
I said
you can count
blockbuster.
it.
Oh,
that's
You didn't even
Yeah.
say Captain Rod.
Backdraft.
You didn't say Captain Rod.
Backdraft.
He wasn't Hateful Eight.
Yeah, Hateful
Yeah.
Eight made some money.
Hateful Eight, Backdraft, not Captain Ron.
Used
Overboard.
Cars by Robert Zemeckis. That was like a fucking killer.
He was in
Killed in
Once Upon a Time in
1980.
He was-
Hollywood.
He was in a little bit of a dry spell, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, Hollywood's been trying to fuck my man Kurt Russell for years, bro. Like they can't keep him down though.
They
Like
can't.
he's great and everything. Like it doesn't
As
matter.
soon-
The movie could be complete shit, but it's got Kurt Russell. And it's like,
Hey,
okay, yeah, this
as
actually
soon as
kinda
he
works.
agreed-
Like,
As soon as he agreed to escape from LA, I was like, ooh, Kurt.
yeah.
That's a bold move. That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out.
It was horrible, but I still fucking love it.
I like that movie. That movie's
Yeah.
bad, but it's
Is that the
fun.
one with
it is.
Robert?
I love Bruce
Great soundtrack.
Campbell's fucking Bruce Campbell in his fucking clutch also.
Don't
Yeah,
forget,
great soundtrack.
It's like a
there were 2 movies that came out the same year that had a basketball scene. That and Alien Resurrection. And those are the most important basketball scenes of all time.
well, because Sigourney Weaver actually made the
He actually made the shot.
shoulder
bro.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, after
Everybody knows that.
158 takes. I mean, that's the way it works. So Patrick Wilson's pretty cool in this. Matthew Fox is good in this. Kurt Russell's mom in this.
Everything.
But Robert Jenkins, or is that his name, Robert Jenkins?
Dude, I didn't even
Richard
recognize
Jenkins.
him for the first
Richard
10 minutes.
Yeah.
He is so fucking good. He almost steals the movie. I don't know what it is about that character. Just he's a fuck up. You know he's kind of a dullard. You kind of know that he's just going to break the German when he hands it to him. Like something about like the character, but he never
Yeah.
does. He's always on the fringe of fucking up shit like royally, but he never
But
does.
he's on point.
Yeah, he doesn't get fucked
Yeah.
up. He when he's got luck on his side. He's got a fucking rabbit's foot up his ass because he gets hit
The
by the arrow.
headshot, dude.
Yeah,
That
it barely just
chunk.
nicks him.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's fucking crazy. And of course, he believes in the flea circus, which is whatever. It is what it is. But
Well, what do you expect? The son is Will Ferrell. I mean, come on.
I'll avenge you, Sheriff. I'll avenge you.
That's what he wanted to hear, though, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Actually, John C. Reilly was his son, by the way.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Step brothers.
correct.
Damn it! Fuck! I
Jay,
got
when you,
roasted by my own petard.
Jay, when you adopt, you accept that child as your own. So you're both accurate.
He knew what he was saying.
I don't think he adopted him though.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right.
So we can't
Fuck
deny,
you, then.
though, this movie is 2 hours of walking towards one location.
Jesus.
Well,
Like,
we
dude,
can't deny because it actually is 2 hours.
yeah.
Dude, not since Lord of the Rings has a movie featured more walking. Like it's just people walking forever.
Dude,
and
dude,
not
when
doing anything.
their horses got stolen, I legit got anxious because I was like, they're really far away. Their horses. I was like, oh fuck, they're gonna have to walk.
You're like, that's the first night.
I mean, it's wonderful. Patrick Wilson, the fact that he hobbles his way there and then crawls his way and don't even like, how the fuck did he get up to the cave? Because you need a rope, don't you? Did he go in the back door? Because I guess
he went through the back. He went through the back side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he saw the women
He
that
went
were
through
all
the back
fucking gimpy
entrance.
and shit, like, which was terrible.
Yep.
But he saw that going in, like, and then
I would imagine he had to.
Oh my
if
God.
he knew the-
why
yeah.
do you
Well, they
think
see him
he
on
had
the
a
way
hard
out.
on? That's why his dick was so hard when he came in there. He just saw all those women.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that part really fucked me up. That part fucked me up, and when he splits the guy in half through the dick, that really, like, I did not expect
Yeah.
for it to be that
The
graphic.
scalping was brutal, also, man.
Oh yeah,
Everything is brutal.
He shoved the scalp down his throat and then spiked
Yeah,
him,
that
bro.
was brutal.
Like,
Yeah.
Hey, Jake, don't you
the-
think that the makers of this movie were also the makers of Make My Coffin on Reddit?
What
Oh,
is-
for sure. Yeah.
What
They
is
they
that?
had to have been Morbid Reality, any of those. Like,
what are those?
what,
Those
what do
are-
they
those
sound
are-
like?
They
It's
sound
rotten.com.
terrible. Yeah.
It's
Sub-
Gore Gallery.
Yeah, subreddits that show real
Yeah.
people getting murdered. Because
Oh.
that's what it looked like.
Y'all go
Yeah.
watch that?
I don't like to, but I'll do it for more
But I do.
situational awareness. Like, anything can happen, like at any fucking time. So I
Exactly.
try to stay on my toes about this shit.
See, I
And
just like to
I
look
do
at
it
fucked
for
up shit,
awareness.
so I don't do it
Yeah.
for awareness. I just do it because I'm broken inside.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I only do it when my dick's hard. So
of
we all have
course.
our
I mean,
reasons.
well,
We all
that's
have our
obvious.
reasons,
That's
okay?
obvious. I mean,
Obviously,
But
that's what
but dude, that
Obvious.
scene where he gets split in half, I kept on waiting for the camera to pull away, and it just stayed on it. It
And you
just
kept
did
looking.
not- I was like, oh, you know, it was like, what was that? That Terrifier, the clown movie,
Yes.
where he
Yeah.
splits the girl in half. It was like
That's the
that.
girl down the middle.
That
yeah.
it also gave me big Terrifier vibes. That
Yeah.
that splitting scene.
I like the whiskey flask in the fucking open wound. The
Brutal, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like it, like.
And I like that
It's
he
just-
doesn't take it out because he knows it's like
Yeah.
melted in there.
It's
It's
cauterized.
done.
like, I'm
Yeah.
done.
Cauterized it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm done. Like, that's fucking crazy. And then also the fact that the cannibals have like their whistles like attached to their throat. like,
Oh,
however
that was
is.
so cool,
That
dude.
was
Yeah.
very cool. I thought that was
Well,
very
the
neat.
tusks themselves are fucking awesome. Coming out of his fucking cheeks and shit.
Yeah. The cannibals
Straight
are
up.
terrifying. Like, they are 100% just what the fuck is going on.
I
So-
do like when Patrick Wilson was hiding in the bush and he ambushed those cannibals and he shot the one's bow and it kind of went like, you shot my bow, what am I going to do? And he started looking around for something like, hold on, let me get something to kill you. Like, he threw his hands. I was just
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
you could tell they weren't the smartest because when he has the rifle, he has to shake it and
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
it pops open. He's like, oh shit.
Yeah, he's learning.
He's-
I also
like,
really
moron kids
appreciated.
figure out how to reload.
I loved when Matthew Fox's character, like we don't really see him die. He does the thing where it cuts to black when we hear the axe throw and then a gunshot, and then later when they come back by, you get to see the results of that, and it was kind of a cool like, oh yeah, we kind of
Yeah.
knew that was coming, but
Yeah.
another just like slow burn on a smaller scale at the end of the movie.
yeah.
I
Well,
do love the
sure.
line that he said when he was like, I'm too vain to die a cripple.
Yeah.
Or to live like a cripple. And that was
It's
like, oh,
yeah,
God.
that was 100% that character. Like,
Yeah.
he admits he's a fucking
But-
narcissist, but like,
But his wife was bitching at him in the beginning. Are you just gonna skull here for 12 weeks or whatever? And he's
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not.
Has there, and maybe Jay can answer this. I can't remember a movie this gory that had this high caliber cast and high caliber acting and dialogue.
I would definitely
True
agree with
Grit's
that.
pretty good.
Yeah, but it's not as gory.
Not
Yeah,
nearly
no,
as gory.
That's what I meant.
Remember when that
This
little girl
level-
got
this
cut in
level of
half
gore.
in fucking True Grit? No, that didn't happen.
That's what I mean. Like maybe The Exorcist. Like it's
But
very
even
rare
then,
that
that's not as gory as it is disturbing.
Yeah.
Like we don't actually see a lot of blood and guts. We see more vomit and a girl dying or whatever.
I mean, you get to see this dude's intestines and stomach fall out. That's
but
fucking.
you see the
What about
scalping.
that? Oh,
You see the
What about Life with Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal?
Oh, is that thing violent? I want to watch that now. What are you
I've seen
talking
that.
about?
oh yeah, it is.
It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, it goes in through all their orifices.
What?
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds does it in a very fucked up way.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it goes through his penis.
Oh,
Yes.
God, it could be so
Yeah,
lucky.
like
Damn.
termite.
Yeah, like one of those. What are those things in the Amazon that'll climb up your stream of pee and go in your dick? You know what I'm talking about?
Xenomorph?
A certain worm.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm not going there.
Butthole surfers.
Yeah, I'm not going there. The movie, like, I think we touched on all the gory stuff, like, and other than that, good. Raph, what you got?
The kill that got me is when that guy goes up to his horse and thanks it for its service and then puts it down. I was really feeling that one.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
Dude. It's,
And
I
then
got
you got
Raph
Capo.
included Barbaro in his kill count.
you realize that horse was a racist, right?
Yeah, no, because that guy did. Yeah, that guy did go and kill
This
those
is Mr.
Mexicans.
Red.
You're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
that's a racist horse, dude.
It
It
was.
deserves to be taken out. That's all I'm saying. A little bit of bigotry right there.
Hilarious.
I don't know. Anything else about the movie? Like Jake said, it was going to be a short discussion because it is a lot of walking and then a lot of fucking gruesome shit happens.
Oh yeah, Kurt Russell's the man,
Yeah.
and this was a great performance, and this was a good movie. I love
The nurse was hot.
Oh yeah, she was stupid. Yeah.
The sex scene was hot.
My question is, if she was ugly, would he go through the pain of going and getting her back? Because she was smoking hot. No, I think the acting across the board is aces. Everyone gives a 5-star performance. And they probably got
the
paid stale.
chemistry with the four mains also. Like, I mean, they all clicked very well with each other. Like, in just like their mundane conversations. Like,
So-
but it was believable. Like, I was like, okay, yeah, this is good acting.
For a period of time, Richard Jenkins was not in the movie. It was going to be Jim Broadbent, who I could see playing that character too. But then he came back and he was able to play the character. So
Oh, I'm glad they went. with
So
Jenkins.
same, me too, dude. He fucking killed it.
yeah, and like this is a bunch of character actors getting to act their ass off. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't say any of these guys are in the spotlight anymore, but they always give an awesome performance and a unique performance. Like even with what's his name, the fucking Crippy boy in this movie, fucking Jim
Patrick Wilson.
Patrick Wilson, thank you. Like even in Aquaman is not a great movie, but his performance as the bad guy is pretty damn good.
Dude, and Matthew Fox in World War Z as USAF Paratrooper #1. Fuck yeah. He makes that scene.
aces, dude.
I like, smoking aces.
Those aces is good too.
Yeah, he was great in that. He was
Yep.
fucking awesome.
He was a security guard. Like, best
Yeah.
security guard I've ever seen in that
The
movie.
fucking
Whoa.
mullet and the glasses and the mustache. It's like,
Was he really in that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Shit.
That movie had a lot of A-listers in it that were at least A-list in 2007.
yeah.
Like Jeremy Piven, Ryan Reynolds, Ben Affleck.
A young Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chris
before
Pine.
Book Big.
Before Star Trek, yeah.
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 Killing it. What else about the movie though? Like I think we've touched on pretty much everything.
I don't
Kurt-
understand. I don't understand why it was so long, because I think it missed out on hitting an audience and getting to a wider audience by being so unnecessarily long. And I'm a fan of long movies. I just watched The Godfather the other night. But if you're gonna have a long movie, you gotta fucking have shit going on, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
Agreed.
even though I
I agree
enjoyed the
entirely,
acting,
dude.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the acting, but so much of this could have been cut out to, if you had this at 90 minutes, a tight
100%.
90 minutes, this fucking movie is, I mean, it's good. At 90 minutes, it's fucking amazing.
I agree. It's the type of difference where I can see myself rewatching certain scenes from this movie in the future, and I would probably use it as a point of reference for just some really incredible gore. But I don't think I'll ever watch this movie again start to finish.
No.
It's definitely a character
I
piece.
respect that.
Yeah, it's a character piece. It's all about the characters. It's not so much about the journey. It's about watching the journey, you know. And bad things need to happen to the characters to make them interesting. And there's subtle bad things. Like, there are things that are believable. You know what I mean? It's not like somebody gets bitten by a random snake that came through. They shot the snake. It's fine. But like, it's
It was
all about...
believable when he gets that bone and then cuts that guy's fucking foot off with it.
Yeah.
Was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
badass. I don't care if
And
that's
Kurt-
believable or not.
Yeah,
Like, when he
dude.
fucking
Kurt Russell,
decapitates
dude.
him.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell's
that was
whole death
awesome.
sequence was kind of it made me like, damn, that's a man right there. I guess I'm like, must be like creative or something.
Oh,
That's
dude.
Dave Fenneman.
He is a great dyer. Like,
he didn't
look at-
die.
His death kind of reminded me of the way Ben Foster
threw the
died
rock.
in Lone Survivor. You guys ever seen that one with
No.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
the blonde guy, the one that
Mark.
got shot in the head? He's like by the chin. You just hear him going, and it's like fuck.
Yeah.
And Kurt Russell breathing like that, I was triggering a panic attack. Just so you could
Yeah.
hear it. It's like, and my boy's gotta stop dying in these movies. I don't like seeing him die.
He
He's
didn't
good at
die. You didn't see him die because he killed the 3 guys at the end.
How do
You
you
hear
know the
three-
third one wasn't
you hear-
himself?
You hear 3 gunshots. Why is he gonna?
But
kill
he still
himself?
dies. He knows
mean,
he's
but you
out
don't-
on the
yeah,
way
Yeah,
out.
he's definitely dying, but you're
Yeah.
right, Raph. We don't see
Like,
it.
Do you
he-
want them to
If
go
there
back?
is-
But like,
if there's a Bone
No.
Tomahawk 2, Kurt Russell's character is going to be the bad guy.
Tomahawk harder.
That's why the rock was thrown by the old man, so that he could find his way back.
find his way back.
Yeah, that was it. He
I was
didn't
gonna
die.
say, did you
He
want
got
them to
shot
cut
in the
back?
lung.
Yeah, did
He
you want
did.
them to cut back to show him like? Ugh.
No.
I want to see the
No, he
second
did.
version.
And then there's a
Those are perfect.
post-credit
Yeah,
scene where you
he
just see
did.
him gasp one last time.
Yeah.
Motherfucker's dead.
Did you want him to get up and like come out of the cave and be like, "Fuck it, here we go, boys"?
He could have gone out with the dynamite, blown the whole cave up.
Yeah, you know what? There was the promise of dynamite that never got fulfilled.
That
Yeah,
was weird.
dude.
That was weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
a lot
One of the rules: don't show a gun and not use it at the
Yeah,
end. Like,
like-
I mean,
You don't say "give me dynamite" and not go kaboom.
And
Like
then
that's
boom.
bullshit, man.
There was a lot of false promises in this movie. Matthew Fox never uses dynamite. The cavalry never came for Nick.
but that was intentional.
And there's not going to be any
Yeah.
avenging for fucking Bone Tomahawk at the end.
I did enjoy
Yeah.
when the cannibal was walking around with a giant leg and just chewing on it. Like, I was like, oh,
Hilarious.
that's great.
It reminded me of like the Renaissance fair, like people walking.
Yeah, with a big old chicken drumstick. You know what I mean?
A turkey leg.
It's like, and he's just looking around the cave like, this place is a fucking mess, you know? It's bullshit.
The cool thing about this for me was last Monday night I watched The Thing with Kurt Russell at Alamo Drafthouse.
Yes.
yeah.
So it was really cool seeing him in back-to-back movies and just
Nice.
acting. And this, I don't think he gets enough respect, man.
Yeah.
He is so fucking good.
Yep. I mean, he's been at
Agreed.
it for 5 or 6 decades now, hasn't
He
he?
gets respect from us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been
Yeah,
doing
I-
it since he was like 8.
There's like probably 5 roles that I think if Kurt Russell had them, they'd be cooler, and that he just missed. Like he's had a I mean, obviously he's been acting since he was like 5.
Yeah.
So his longevity is ridiculous. It's just I wish Kurt Russell had just a slightly better career for his sake because he deserves it. That's the way I look
You
at
know
it.
why
Agreed.
it went so bad is because he killed Walt Disney. Because when before Disney died, the last name he wrote was Kurt Russell. So I think he was trying to tell people that Kurt Russell
He
killed him.
killed him.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. 100%.
I think he was saying Kurt Russell is the key
Ah.
to making Hollywood.
He was the one, he's the one.
blockbusters. He's the chosen one. Yeah.
Do you know what I forgot and I just remembered it when the new Elvis movie came out was that John Carpenter directed
and Elvis.
him as Elvis.
The Elvis.
TV movie.
Yeah.
Do you know he
Yep.
does the voice of Elvis in Forrest Gump also?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Uncredited.
Uncredited.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does the
Oh,
voice
that's
of
crazy.
Elvis. So
He also played
And the
a
guy
Elvis
who played-
impersonator in 2000 Miles to Graceland.
2000.
That's right.
yeah, yes, and the guy who plays Forrest Gump, not Forrest Gump, that's Tom Hanks. The guy who plays Elvis in
Elvis.
Forrest Gump is the guy from The Frighteners who plays the abusive husband. So
Yeah, right.
yeah, connections, making
Right.
connections, doing our thing. All right, anyhow, and the movie Bone Tomahawk was pretty good. So let's see if we recommend it. Let's go down the line. Hobbs, do you recommend Bone Tomahawk?
Yes.
Raffapalooza, do you recommend Bone Tomahawk?
Absolutely, man. I loved it.
Mm.
Miles
It
of the
wasn't too long.
Gruza, do you recommend it?
Hard recommend the last 45 minutes.
Very nice. Jay, do you recommend it?
I'd say this movie is it's like a meal. Like you gotta be hungry because it's not the most digestible, but like you'll leave full. Like it is definitely one that'll stick to your ribs. So yeah. If you got some time to spare and you ain't got a lot going on that day, hey, Bone Tomahawk, great on the menu.
You
Great
said to me that it was a bit of a day ruiner too. Do you stick to that?
No, it's not. It's more like it's a lot to take in, man. That's just a lot. Like, I put it this way: if I had gone into it,
is and you don't have time to do anything else the rest of the day.
yeah, but I can see a lot of people see like I think this movie kind of falls in the same vein as like a From Dusk Till Dawn. When that movie came out, a lot of people didn't know that it had anything to do with vampires. It was like a movie. It was like a movie Mandela effect, and this movie also definitely has this movie Mandela effect because you know a lot of the movies that inspired this were what they called spaghetti slashers, which were these directors that were doing that were working kind of close to the spaghetti western guys. And this movie, you take the spaghetti western and the spaghetti slasher and you slap it into one. So it's kind of a groundbreaking movie as well. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea.
Yeah, I don't know.
Spaghetti slasher. I'm just thinking of an Italian Scream.
What other Western horror movies are there?
I got one and the recommends, but that's
Jonah Hex.
a little bit later.
It better not be Jonah.
We'll get there. David, do you recommend the movie?
I do. It combines three of my favorite things: Western, horror, and Kurt Russell.
There you go.
Yeah.
All day.
In that order.
And finally, Jake, you recommended it. So do you recommend it?
Yeah, I recommend anything with Kurt Russell. What are you talking about, bro?
Fuck yeah. All right, let's get to some clips of this bad boy. And yes.
Wait, would you even recommend Sky High?
I like Sky High. It's got Kevin Heffernan in it.
And fucking
Farva is the fucking bus driver. Like it's great.
And Bruce Campbell's in it.
Michael Angarano, fucking yeah, dude.
Kelly Preston.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, Sky High fucks, bro.
I was watching it on YouTube for free the other day. So this movie
Hey, do you think Mary Elizabeth Winstead got the role in Death Proof because of Sky High?
I would hope so.
I forgot she was in that.
That's a good one.
She's the cheerleader, right?
She was
the bad guy. Spoiler.
All right.
So I wouldn't say the only thing
she's the cheerleader in Death Proof.
She was in both, yeah. But yeah, you're right.
So, Raph, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say the only thing that I would consider a day ruiner from this movie is at the end when you see the pregnant ladies with no legs and no arms.
Bro,
no eyeballs.
Their eyes had like wooden stakes
in them. They're like, boom.
Yeah, that's the only one where I was like, holy fuck,
brutal, man.
And they show it real slow. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, like who the fuck comes up with this shit? Did they use real like armless, legless ladies for that? Was that practical?
Oh, you're right, bro.
I like the fact that the director of this movie is more known for being a novelist and a screenwriter, and this was his first movie, so he was
good for him.
He did a good job. All right, clips. Clips.
Great dialogue.
It begins.
That's why it was long. Are you sharing the screen?
Oh, am I not sharing the screen?
I see it.
I see it.
Oh, my bad.
How high are you, Raph?
No, I was on the wrong one.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi. How are you?
An unusual amount. That's the same as every other.
It's Officer Dewey.
My favorite line. my favorite line was right there where he says, "You got to cut all the way through. They have 12 veins in the neck."
16,
my brother, who's
16.
a doctor. Okay, yeah, 16. That was a good.
But
line.
your brother, who's a doctor, said what?
No, that's what the quote.
That was the line.
Quote.
Oh, okay.
No,
Ground.
Oh, okay.
If that was a gust, then it learned an instrument.
It's Sid Haig killing it.
Are they Hail Satan?
We are coming through here, like it or not.
Right in the.
Oh.
Buddy!
Got him.
Now, is that part of the arrow, or did he pull out his Adam's apple? I was
Pull out
confused.
his Adam's apple.
No,
that was like it's part of the arrow.
It's an eyeball.
It's part of the arrow. It's a fucking bird head. It's the same arrow that was that they found at the jail. It's a bird skull with a fucking pointy beak.
Oh, right on.
I thought it was his Adam's apple at first, but then I saw the arrow in the gel, and I was like, okay, that makes sense.
I thought it was an eyeball.
You know how you have that
motherfucker shooting eyeballs at me?
You know you got that notorious eyeball in the middle of your throat. Most cows.
God damn.
His third eye got hit.
You're here with me. You're here with me for a longer duration than any time since we were married. Can't you see it's not all that
She
bad?
calls him a dumbass.
Not just because you're prettier than most cows.
Most.
You never saw Jessica.
Most.
Yes, Jessica.
And then...
Hey, real quick.
That guy was...
Real quick. I'm sorry. Have any of y'all seen Banshee Have any of y'all seen True Detective?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's allow like a moment of silence for Lily Simmons and her amazing roles in True Detective. If anyone remembers the scene, it was truly memorable.
Is that when she gets pounded by Woody Harrelson?
Well, she's the one who I'll leave it to your imagination. It's just it's a good.
That was a big yes.
Good acting.
Banshee's the one with Homelander, Anthony Starr.
Oh yeah, Banshee is fucking phenomenal. If anyone gets a chance to watch it, it is amazing. It's as gory as this.
It's on Cinemax.
It's just as gory as this. And I can imagine like 4 seasons of just gore.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Crazy.
Songs.
Pardon me. One song costs 3 cents. Why do 3 songs cost a dime?
Oh, I love it. Principal Strickland.
Yeah. James Tolkien.
Yeah.
Why is he trying to get me to do math?
Between this and Back to the Future 3, he is making a career in westerns for himself.
My song or deep part.
That is a western.
That was a dime.
I know the sound of Lady Liberty.
I mean, the piano player's a fucking genius. That's all I gathered from this.
Buddy. He was Raymond.
Buddy.
What's your name?
Oh, our kid.
Dewey.
Took a moment.
I love him too. He's awesome.
Run. Oh, got shot. Not the kid. I felt bad for this kid. He's taken out brutally. Oh, shit. Oh, you dead.
Oh, no, I'd rather
that
get
was
killed
overkill.
than
That
eaten,
was
though.
such
That's so fucked.
Yeah. Tell me plain.
Let's talk where you can sit.
Tell me here and tell me plain.
Can't even walk.
Mrs. O'Dwyer was abducted. I think you should go back inside and sit down and we can talk about it.
I would have been crying, like, nah, not my nerves.
Slap you red.
Sheriff Hunt, what do you intend to do about
Hey, I
my
love
horses?
this line. That's fucking awesome.
They're not my priority right now.
Those are my finest.
Quiet! Ask about horses again, I'll slap you red.
Oh, geez. Anyone else get a hard on when he said that?
I'm hard right now. I got
Get that smoke wagon.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Slap my balls red while I watch it.
The Bills.
Guns nearby. And you shoot anything that rings a bell.
He was so ready.
Bro, so is
Damn.
he riding around with those bells? Does he sound like Jingle Bells all the way?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Jingle bells, jingle
galloping and shit.
You thirsty leg?
now, where's the chaser?
Strangers.
I hardly knew her.
Relax, gentlemen.
Racist bastard.
Don't be scared. I am a friend.
You aren't.
I got tamales. Y'all want to buy tamales?
I was about to announce myself.
Strike a match so we can see you clear. We'll light things up with our guns.
God damn!
Damn you!
Racist, bitch.
That was a great scene. That was really good.
I really wish Raph was in that scene, just like in the background going, racist bitch.
He's hiding behind a rock. And I bet your horse is racist, too. Ambush.
Excellent.
Ambush!
Oh! They got the horses. I thought he was cutting his throat there. He was trying to fuck him.
He's trying to choke him.
They're beyond.
So yeah, he's trying to fuck him.
He was trying to ask him about the series finale of Lost.
He's trying to ask him about his horse's extended warranty.
So are you in purgatory or are you in hell? And why did that guy lose any weight?
So did you like and Kate end up together, or is it like a star-crossed lovers thing? Oh shit!
Polar bear.
Trained her in bigotry. She's smart and she's loyal.
John.
He's loyal.
Looks like she resisted.
Unlike my wife, who I had to beat.
I'm coming. Thank you for your service.
Bam! Flirting.
I'll try to refrain from flirting with Mrs. O'Dwyer.
I was like, fuck yeah, even though he broke his leg again. I was like, get him.
That crunching
Don't you
sound.
talk that way about my wife.
Yeah,
I know
good.
you had designs.
That was years ago.
I know you had designs. That's such a great line.
I want to talk like these people from now on. That's why I want to talk to people.
Don't talk to my woman. I know you got designs.
Got her.
I saw you watching my set. I know you had designs. I'm like,
David, we're having that fight. We're gonna pick that fight with somebody.
Okay.
Oh man, poor Dan Dave's about to get slapped red by Jay McClintock and giving this up.
What'd you say? Who am I gonna slap? Who am I gonna slap? Oh, please. Skin that smoke wagon. You gonna do anything? You're just gonna stand there and bleed.
I love that line so much.
Savage.
Can we just watch Tombstone one week and say, fuck it, I don't care if it's horror or not?
I'm down with that.
I'm down. Savage.
It says Tombstone, death, Tombstone.
Please. Scary.
It turns into a Western podcast.
Oh my god. All of a sudden we get viewers.
I know.
We become successful. How ironic. Thank you, Jake, for introducing Westerns.
Mostly.
Y'all gotta rock cowboy hats and fucking polos.
Hey, fuck yeah, I still do cowboy.
I'm with it.
I'm down.
I'm with it.
The German.
Oh yeah, there's a movie we watched.
I've seen you operate.
Even these clips are long.
This was me.
Like we're just talking like watching another movie. Like
I looked at the time graph, and at first I thought it said 38 minutes and 18 seconds. I'm like, Duck, you're fucking with me.
yeah, it's not your fault. It's just the movie. That's how you have to clip
It's a lot
I'm
of
just
fucking.
saying,
I literally, as I was like, what part should I
Desert
clip?
sound ASMR.
Yeah, I have no idea what to clip. Escalated quickly. Here we go. We're getting some violence.
This is great. Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck this man. What happened to his hand? I'm so confused. Like,
He got chopped off.
They got
My
chopped
hill.
off.
When the guy was throwing his shit, when he got shot, his club went flying right there.
Oh.
That's a tomahawk.
Right here. Cut it in half.
What's so great about this scene is that you had 2 hours of them walking and nothing happening, and then fucking chaos just.
Yeah, I actually went to the bathroom right at this point because I'm like, nothing's happening anyway. Came back, I was like, where'd all these bodies come from?
What the fuck?
He's a vain man.
I'm far too vain to ever live as a cripple. This is my spot.
Out of context, it is
Make
pretty
sure
funny.
all this has value.
Look at that mustache.
Yeah.
I shall kill this.
Look at that mustache.
I don't know if y'all can tell, but Kurt Russell did Hateful Eight like right after this.
Scary noises.
So fucking good.
All right,
So
brutal.
those
Oh, here it is.
Those death whistles are real. The Aztecs and Mayans had them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
They're horrifying.
They put them in their throat?
No, not in their throat.
They make
But
like
they
a
would-
scream, like somebody
Yeah,
being killed.
they
It's
would
fucking
blow 'em and-
creepy.
Yeah.
They would make them think a lot of people were coming, and it was just one person. It's
So
crazy.
I'm going to show this clip, and then it's probably going to show his dick, and we're probably going to get kicked off of it.
We're not going to see any
But
dick.
you
I don't
can
feel
you can
dick in this.
see the brutality of it, and it's just I can't watch it again.
The brutality of his
Have
dick.
fun, y'all.
Oh yeah, so clip it. Why don't you?
Have fun.
No. Slower.
You didn't slow it down.
Oh.
Brutal.
Oh,
I
wait.
like how her Kurt doesn't look away.
I'll watch the different
Well, yeah.
version. I guess.
The only thing that would have been better is if they would have like scalped him, shoved that in his mouth, and then spiked him with his own dick.
Oh, yeah.
Miles. Yeah,
Miles for the
that would have been
win.
better.
But that's crazy. 'cause
Oh.
That's not how you skin something you're gonna eat.
No.
He technically kind of
Well,
got
my
the problem.
if you're
God,
trying to
this looks so
share
real.
with 2 people, that's the easiest way to do it.
Oh my god.
But they didn't skin him because he's eating the
Yeah.
flesh also.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Spatchcocked Nick. Oh my god.
Jewelry.
Oh.
Dude, imagine just sitting there watching that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Especially like in the
This is
1800s.
He
Like,
shoots his bow and arrow. He's like,
They shot him in the head, dude. Got him.
Look, and he looks at us like, oh shit.
Nah, fuck this shit. Oh, that bothered me more than the cutting the guy in half. I don't know why. The sound, like, design of the cutting into the fucking veins and shit.
Yeah. Oh, then when he has to put it in his mouth.
Yeah. No, that part didn't bother me.
Pocket for later.
Yeah. Like, how did he know to do that, though? Like, he's like, he thought it was jewelry, yeah? But then he's like, oh, and they don't explain. He's just like, oh, I got this trophy from them. But he's like...
He's a watchman.
You know, I gotta say, yeah. I think they took that from Jurassic Park 3 when they were surrounded by raptors, and Alan Grant pulls out the pharynx of a raptor and blows in it. And all of a sudden the raptors, oh, these guys are cool.
It's actually in the deleted scenes, making the movie 30 minutes longer.
Flask.
Oh, that's so brutal.
Right in there. This is how you know Kurt Russell's a man. He just takes it. I would have been like, oh, hot, 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 hot.
Oh.
So you do
and
know
then he goes to grab it, and it's so hot that like adds an extra layer of discomfort.
The bone tomahawk. Oh, there's the foot.
Yeah.
I need those for running with.
And then he takes 3 whacks.
That's my walking foot.
It's so satisfying, though. This right here.
My Christopher Walken foot.
So satisfying. Oh, off with your fucking head, motherfucker. So good.
There was a lot of justice. That felt very like a lot of justice for the movie.
Dude, they had literally promised every character that died. They're like, "Don't worry, bro. We're gonna make this matter." And like, at a certain point,
the cavalry's coming.
Are you sure about that, bro? Like,
What if he says the cavalry's coming and the fucking flea circus shows up?
I told you they were real.
Just slowly rolls in on tanks and shit.
Now I just imagine the flea circus from A Bug's Life. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my god.
Disturbing. Very disturbing. Oh, that's wrong.
Now we're getting kicked off.
They look
Twitch
like gourds.
They don't. They did at first. I had to focus. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, they're hairy gourds.
Yeah, they're gourds.
I mean, you gotta be honest though, Hav. When you walk by that, you would get a little squeeze, right?
No, not even.
Just a little squeeze.
I mean, if it was like a giant set of cheeks, I would have, but not for
She was on her.
So you turn them around.
Gunshots. Oh my god.
That would kill the baby, Javi. You can't do that.
Damn it.
Kill the baby.
All right, that's Bone Tomahawk's clips. All right, let's do recommendations. First one's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy 2, because we're going Kurt Russell style, and he fucking kills it in this movie. And that you could throw that up on the blockbusters right there, because this movie made some serious money, and he is fucking awesome in this movie as the bad guy. Originally, it was supposed to be Matthew McConaughey who played the bad guy, but Kurt Russell fucking killing it in this movie. But the second choice is even better. So my second choice is going to be recommendation. It's going to be the computer that wore tennis shoes, because I can do whatever I want for recommendations, and I demand I do a Disney classic.
I loved those movies as a kid, man.
Dude, I don't remember this super well, but what I do remember of it, the ending with the trivia contests and stuff like that, or whatever's going on.
What?
I loved it.
Was this the movie where he was stuck in a box for an extended period of time, or is that a different Disney movie?
I think that would be a different one. This is where he gets his brain mixed up with a computer and becomes.
And it was always the same college. It was always the same dean and they always had to do something wacky to get out of it. I loved it, man. It was great.
Yeah.
It was nothing but white people. Hey, geez, the 90s was wild.
Right there, look at that. Look at that freeze frame.
Whoa.
Yeah, anyhow, computer wore tennis shoes. All right, Raph, I know you wanted picks. I'll pull them up on YouTube real quick. What were they again? From Dusk Till Dawn, I think.
Yeah, that's from Dusk Till Dawn.
Okay, I don't think Kurt Russell's in that, but
that's the ticket.
Why do you pick From Dusk Till Dawn?
Because it's an awesome horror movie.
Yeah, we need to watch it at some point, dude.
And there's also Selma Hayek.
Selma Hayek, yeah, I think that's enough reason.
It's an actual horror movie.
Dude, what's great about From Dusk Till Dawn is the beginning is so fucking terrifying, and it's just because his brother's a pervy killer. And it's just like, and then you get to, and all these vampires show up, and it gets crazy, and it's just so over the top. So you got both the psychological horror and the actual just gore fest. You know what I mean? It's so fun.
And this was George Clooney's breakout film role.
Yeah.
And if you're Quentin Tarantino and you have a foot fetish and you write a scene where Salma Hayek lets you suck a foot, it's probably still this date the highlight of his career.
You know, that's the only reason why he ever became a director. Like, I want to get females to just stick their feet in my mouth.
I just want to suck Salma Hayek's toes. Like,
I mean, who doesn't?
That's Quentin Tarantino right there.
Raph,
and he has
pick?
Cheese Marin. 310 to Yuma.
One of the that's a good fucking movie
ever.
Ben Foster, man. Ben Foster is one of my favorite actors.
I have not seen this one.
It's worth your cast.
Yeah, Ben Foster's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a long one, but it's so good, bro.
It's worth your time. Even if you hate westerns, you might hate it. I don't know, man. But it's a good movie.
You'll love it.
It's pretty good. All right. Anyone else with a recommendation?
I got two.
All right. What you got?
Tombstone.
Oh my God! You said it. What is it about Tombstone that makes it so good?
You gotta watch it.
It's the greatest Western ever made to me.
Tell us that guy's
most quotable. It's fucking It's
Val Kilmer's greatest role, and it's not close.
He's
not close. Michael Biehn as the bad guy.
Yeah.
Fucking dude.
Powers Booth.
Powers Booth, dude. Yeah, Curly Bill.
Sam Elliott.
Paxton.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking,
Bill Paxton.
Dude, like if you talk about the Avengers of Westerns, that's the fucking movie right there, dude.
Nice. That's a good
Billy Zane.
Yeah, Billy Zane, Jason Priestley.
Fuck yeah!
I gotta say, it is one.
It was progressive.
It is one of Hope's favorite movies.
Marry that woman.
Definitely. Yeah.
What's your second pick, Hobbs?
You know what? Come back to me.
You didn't have one. Miles,
I got
one. I've just got one.
All right, what you got, Miles?
I'm gonna try to stick in the horror western category with the movie Tremors.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Now let's be real. The special effects not as good. The acting not as good. But you can watch
Oscar-worthy.
You can watch all 7 of these in the same amount of time that you can watch Bone.
It's true. It's true. Jay, what you got?
I got 2. One's just a fun western, Quick and the Dead. It was loose directed by a horror guy. That's a lot of fun. And
the Oldsmobile's in it also, and it's covered up as a wagon.
Absolutely.
Evidently, you can watch the entire thing on YouTube for free. Also, shit.
Nice. And then I got one more recommend. Speaking of Sam Raimi, it's a movie I've mentioned multiple times. Sundown, Vampire in Retreat. It's basically the plot that True Blood ripped off, and it stars Bruce Campbell. It's just it's one of those just absolutely just bonkers. It's another Western horror movie. It's got David Carradine in it. It's got Bruce Campbell. It's got Maxwell Caulfield. It's got a lot of almost A players in it, and it's just a lot of fun. And it's like an hour and a half, and it's just a lot of fun.
Oh, I finally remember my second pick.
All right, what you got?
It's kind of westerny, and it goes into the spaghetti western category, and it's also made by Quentin Tarantino. I want to put Kill Bill in that list as a rec.
Yeah, Kill Bill is definitely Western, I think. It's a little bit of a samurai film.
Yeah,
a
modern.
It's a spaghetti western. It's what it's. He's gone on to say that's what he.
Way more, but I mean,
but
he made it. Whatever.
Like spaghetti westerns are based off of samurai movies, so it's.
Oh yeah.
It's it don't matter. Whatever.
The French call it homage, sir.
David, what do you got?
I got for Western horror. I'm going to go with the Clint Eastwood High Plains Drifter.
High Plains Drifter.
Yeah.
I never saw it. And it's a horror movie?
Well, it's a ghost story.
Yeah.
And you can watch it on YouTube
dead the whole time.
And
a Sixth Sense situation.
The Western, yeah.
And the other one I would do is because it feels like a Western, and it's kind of like in the West, but it's Near Dark.
Yes, David.
Near Dark.
Phenomenal choice.
Bill Paxton.
I got a secret to tell you. I see dead people, partner.
I got a funny fact about Near Dark. Jason Miller, or Jason Patrick, plays pretty much the main character in Lost Boys. His brother, Joshua Miller, plays that guy right there with the young vampire. So that entire family is represented between those two movies.
Very cool.
Jake, what you got for your recommendations?
I just thought of a semi-Western horror movie, and The Missing with Tommy Lee Jones.
That's a good
directed by
fucking
Ron
movie.
Howard. I don't know if y'all ever saw.
That's
pretty
actress
fucking
in that
dope.
is so good, man. She's like 14
Yeah.
years old when she made that. She was amazing.
And what's it about?
Missing. people.
These girls get abducted, and Tommy Lee Jones is kind of like a medicine man or some shit.
like a
He's going out to
EE.
find his granddaughters, and there's like some witchcraft shit going on in it. I don't know.
Very nice.
It's been a while since I've seen it, but I remember it was like a kind of horror suspense type.
Been a while. All right.
He's like a Liam Neeson.
He's going to get him back.
Who?
A Liam Neeson, I think he's.
Nissan Maxima? What?
Yeah.
Liam.
Neeson. All right, guys. Well, you got
Death Proof also.
Death Proof, of course.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Proof is the
Death
shit.
Proof.
Totally worth, and it's almost 2 hours long too, but it's worth your fucking time.
That was great.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like 90. It's just short.
It's worth your time. All right, guys. Let's tell everyone where we can find them on the internet. Let's start with you, David. Where can they find you on the internet?
On the Facebook, go to Stop Motion Nightmares, and then on the Instagram, go to Children of Dave.
How is the Fright Fest stuff going?
Well, so today, I just got a message from my boss's boss that tomorrow we have a meeting and we are good to go to start filming.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah,
Congratulations.
dude.
That's so
Congratulations, David. That's
Very
awesome.
Very cool. Raph, where can they find you on the internet?
RFLSON on YouTube.
Fuck yeah.
And thanks everybody that caught the open mic podcast. I had a great time.
Yeah,
and
dude.
A lot
I
of
watched
people
that. You
viewed
did
it.
an awesome time.
Hilarious.
Thank
dude.
you guys.
I'm so happy you
Thank
went
you,
on
guys.
that, dude, because I know you were nervous to ask, but I'm just happy that you
nervous.
went and asked. So, and thank
Thank
you for
you,
the shout
Jack.
out. Appreciate it muchly. Hobbs, where can they find your work on the internet? You just threw up the frogs.
You can find me at Javi Bear Studios on TikTok, Instagram, and that's it. Yeah.
Right on. Miles, where can they find you on the internet?
I'm still getting. Did Javi just say on TikTok? Did I hear that?
TikTok.
I'm on the TikTok.
He TikToks all the time.
You can follow me everywhere at Mr. Most Days Off. And if you are a Simpsons fan, you can check out my Simpsons podcast, the Best Darn Diddley Review Show, and that's at Best Darn Diddley.
Fuck yeah. And you can find us at wearepodcast.podbean.com, where you can find all the podcasts. Check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikToks at /wearepodcast. And finally, you can find us every Monday for Camp/Horrorcast, where we talk horror movies from the past, live at 8 p.m. Central. I do not know what next Monday's movie is, so let me open the file real quick and find out, because I am very curious to what we are about to watch.
We're all excited to find out.
I think it's David Jessup's pick with Humpty Dumpty. Yeah, The Curse of Humpty Dumpty. If David decides stay with that, so we'll see. So right now, tentatively, Curse of Humpty Dumpty is what we will be watching. We will find out, and then after that will be Raph's pick. We don't have a pick yet for him, so Raph, let me know when you're ready. Other than that, y'all, thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it. It was great having Jake back. It's been a while since it's been on. Been a while, and Javi too.
Love you, Jake.
So love you.
Thanks, guys.
Keep horror in your
Good to see you,
motherfucking
Jake.
heart. Keep it in your heart. And with that said, I'm going to cut the feed.
You know, I just gotta say, Raph, you look like Jesus right now. Like
Yeah,
if
dude.
Jesus was born in 1988 and was on a podcast, this is what you would look like.
Yeah.
Jesus, Raph.
Yeah.
Like, welcome to the Love Thy Neighbor podcast. I am Jesus, the Son of God.
Raphael
Well, we'll
Christ.
just be praying after this.